This thing is honestly like if you're going over to a friend's house to watch like the Olympic Games or something that's coming up, this thing, it's perfect. Like throw it up on the wall in the garage or something, watch it with your friend. This is really cool to sort of bring people together, throw the Olympics up on a big screen and watch that together. I think that's super cool. What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have the Nebula Capsule 3 laser from Anchor, who bought Nebula. This thing is really neat. It's literally a projector that is almost in the same form factor size as like a soda can. So here's my water bottle. You can already tell my water bottle is bigger than the projector itself. So really excited about this. I will start by saying I've never owned a projector, always wanted to. So this is not only me reviewing my experience with this projector specifically, but also projectors in general. So keep that in mind. If I'm amazed by things that like all projectors can do, just take that as you will. We're going to unbox it, get it set up, and do a little bit of testing, and I hope you guys will enjoy. Check the links in the description if you would like a certain percentage off for yourself. And before we dive in, on this channel we talk about tech from a intentional living and minimalist lifestyle perspective. So if that sounds cool to you, please consider subscribing and like this video for more. Let's get into this thing. First of all, the packaging is pretty cool. It does have this plastic liner here. I'll take out my disgusting knife that my editor Ben hates. Still haven't cleaned it, so that's fun. So yeah, we've just got the Nebula projector itself, which does run off battery. We'll get into that a little bit here in a second. There's an idea of how big it is. So Android 11 for Android TV runs on this thing. DLP display technology. Laser light source, which is different than a bulb light, for instance. 1080p resolution, which we'll have to test, but I feel like that's plenty for a projector screen. There are 4K versions of this out there, but this is the 1080p version. Battery 52 watt hours, 20 volt input, connectivity USB-C, HDMI, auxiliary out, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, Chromecast built in, which is fantastic. I have also already downloaded the app from the App Store. Laser bright, pocket sized, Android TV. That's OK Google as well. So yeah, laser powered. Let's see what this unboxing experience is like here. Put that right there. All right. Little pull tab. Ooh, that's nice. Like the red marquee. So this looks like paperwork. You do have your remote that comes with this, which is nice. Got a little Google voice assistant there. We have here. So this is for getting the app set up. Quick start guide, which has everything that we kind of need. Really what I'm looking for with this experience is easy setup. Can you set it up anywhere? Shine it on any kind of wall? How bright does it get? There is the projector itself. Look at that. That's a projector. You know, those huge things that hang off ceilings in conference rooms. Well, look at the size of this guy. So something I notice here, which doesn't really matter, but the camera is like off center. I'm sure it's just the way that the hardware sits in this cylinder frame, but that's just something that is sticking out at me. That doesn't matter whatsoever. I'm pretty sure this sensor on the bottom is how they set up the screen itself. It's almost I think it's a little tiny camera. I'm guessing, by the way, speculating. So it can see the image and see what it needs to adjust to get the perfect image. It is pretty hefty. I don't know how much it weighs, but it does have nice grippy bottom to it and a threaded area here so you can put it on something like a camera stand. It's about the size of... Whoa! I turned it on accident. It says Nebula. Didn't mean to turn it on. That's okay. So it's going, doing its thing. I don't really want it on right now. Can I turn it off? Just pressing and holding down the power button here. I don't know. Well, you all will be able to see from above there how this works. I think I did turn it off. Oh, no I didn't. So that's cool. You can see on the table down here, remote control connection. All right, so you do, we'll get into all this in a second. Power button. It looks like a pairing button, Bluetooth pairing, something like that. You do have your volume controls here. It's all touch capacitive, it seems, which is fine. You do have USB Type-C, HDMI, and auxiliary out. This is what we'll do. We'll turn this off. We'll actually just go ahead and start playing with this, because why not? pull it over here. All right, it is trying to do its thing. Wow, that's cool. Can I set it back a little? It's cool because every time you move it, I'm going to try to get it in frame. There we go. Every time you move it, it realizes you're moving it, and it's adjusting how it looks on the screen. All right, really quick, something I forgot to do in the unboxing was show off the power brick and the USB-C cable that comes with the projector. One little thing I forgot, but other than that, that's pretty much everything. Here's the little guy. I also, I apologize if this looks blurry to you all because the camera is actually focusing on my eye. But I think when I look at the screen this way, it's doing it. So it's obviously not doing a whole lot right now, but it's really quiet. So that's nice. So some things I'm looking for, honestly, like startup times, switching between apps and stuff. Like you want it to be snappy and quick. But with something like this, you're basically starting up a movie and watching it, or playing a video game, and you don't need the system itself to be, like the software itself to be super snappy, because it is a very much hit play and forget it for 2 hours, right? So I'm not super concerned about how quick and snappy the UI is and stuff, but it's always a plus if they've been able to do that. So as this thing boots up, we'll kind of see what we're working with here. Okay, hold the 0 and minus buttons together for 4 seconds till you hear a beep. Connected, great. Oh, there's my beep. Wi-Fi connection may result in higher energy consumption. We keep it connected. I'll do it for now, just so we have everything running here. Network privacy, except make the most of your TV. I'll skip this for now, but I'll do it later for sure. Let's see what we've got here. I've done all the things, I think. Not yet. Okay. I'll skip that for now too. Okay. All right, it's adjusting. Cool. Press confirm to fine tune the picture. All right, install the following apps. Sure. Okay, let's walk through the features of your device. How fun. Autofocus and keystone correction. There's literally a button for that right here. There's also one thought on here. Oh, it was on the phone. So if I need to do that, I can hit that button again. It will run through its little thing to get the picture just right. Nice. Cool. Bluetooth speaker. That's cool. You can use this as a Bluetooth speaker as well. If you just want to listen to music. I have the app. TV app, Nebula Play. All right, finish. What's our home screen look like? Cool. All right, personalized ads update. Gotta love ads, right? It does look. Let's see if I can change the brightness. Brightness. Oh, wow. We're only at 40, so let's come up here and see what 100 looks like. It's kind of hard to tell. Let's pull up a video. So this can get to 120 inches, I think, easily. We're probably looking at about a 45-inch screen right now on the wall here. So Spencer Scott Pugh, Spencer Scott Pugh, Spencer Scott Pugh. There we go. There's me. Oh, look at that. Is it a market? Does that look familiar? This volume's at 20%, by the way, or download comments. I'm gonna try to put one of these videos out once a week. We're gonna see. Wow. The idea here is to keep it really simple, but let's see what happens when I go to the screen share. It's really bright. Maybe episode 3, not didn't release date now. I'm so excited today. Like, let's back this up a bit and see how big we can get it. Yeah, my buddy Reagan Rose, who also maybe just like this as well. Go check out his channel. That's sweet. They answered a lot of problems that I had with the device. All right, so here's the thing. I'm gonna play around with this. I'll probably watch a movie with my daughter and my family. Might even take it to my parents' house and watch a movie. I'll come back to you all with sort of my thoughts. I'll try and kind of vlog using it, kind of thing, and just get sort of my everyday use, how I would use this thing. First, my first impressions are I'm actually very excited for it. I think that it's really neat. The fact that it's running off battery alone, getting a little hot now, but not too bad. Yeah, I'm just really excited for this. To be able to throw a projector in a bag on battery power and take it to a campsite and watch it on the side of a tent, like that's really exciting. And this whole like it figures itself out thing, also super exciting. So anyway, I'll be back with you all in a couple weeks once I've given this thing the full review, but there it is, the Nebula Laser 3. I'll see y'all in a bit. All right, so let's talk about this Nebula Capsule 3 laser. I'm going to talk about what I love about it, talk about what I don't like about it. I've been using it for quite a few days now and literally have been almost using it every day for my daughter in her playroom, which is really fun. But let's talk about the things I love. First of all, 2.1 pounds, I think it is, super light. The fact that like this is my water bottle and this is a projector is crazy to me. I love that, and it packs a huge punch. The speakers, they're great. You get what you can fit into something this size, right? Not super tinny. There's a good amount of bass. You can do different sort of, audio modes and stuff through the software, which leading right into that, I think the software is great. I mentioned earlier in the video that I wasn't expecting a lot from the software to be super snappy or anything, because really you just kind of pick through something, pick it, and then watch the content. But this has been snappier than my brand new smart TV. So if that tells you anything, this has been cool. The fact that this is all, you don't even need this is all you need to watch something is crazy to me. I think that this little camera here that helps set up sort of the tilt and pan and can avoid obstacles. Like I have a guitar hanger in the playroom that I've been using this in, and it will like go around that. It'll fit the screen to a place where it's all nice and clean on the wall. That's super cool. I haven't had any issues with that. All you really have to do is kind of nudge it a little bit and then it will auto do that. All of these sort of settings you can turn on or off, but there's also a button right here on the remote that will reconfigure the focus and everything like that too. So I like the touch capacitive buttons here on the top. Hasn't been an issue for me whatsoever. I would say startup isn't super quick, but faster than maybe I thought it would have been. You do have your auxiliary port here, your HDMI, and your Type-C port as well. I have found, so it says on the website that plays video for 2.5 hours, and I think that is true if you're using sort of, I wouldn't call it eco mode settings, but the automatic settings. It's just a little less bright, and honestly, if you're watching at nighttime, that brightness setting is fine. The thing that we've been doing in the playroom is during the day watching TV on the wall. So I turn the brightness all the way up, and I would say it gets about 1.5 hours with the brightness all the way up, which for me is fine. I think definitely, like I said, if you're going to, a campsite or something and you just have this battery, you should be able to watch a 2-hour-long movie, no problem, because you're not having to go full on brightness there. So it's 1080p, which I didn't know if I would really be that bothered by that, but I'm not. The quality is fantastic. It's crisp, it's clean. The walls that we shine this on upstairs are actually a light gray, kind of similar to this color, and the colors are great even on that. So even on a non-white display, we've been watching a lot of Bluey. My daughter's really into Bluey right now. I'm really into Bluey, let's be real. And that's a bright show with lots of colors, and this thing just shines, pun intended. Like, it just does really well. I don't know if it's this laser technology or what, but crisp, clear, 1080p. To me, honestly, it could be 4K. It looks just as good, if not better, than my brand new 4K TV. So I'm satisfied with that. And the fact that it has fast charging, like, one morning my daughter was watching and we had watched the day before and the battery ran out. So I went and quickly plugged it in the kitchen and we ate like breakfast or lunch or something. And then after that, it was completely, I don't know if it was fully charged, but it was enough to get us through the next little viewing session. So this thing charges quickly. I definitely have been charging it like twice a day if we just accidentally leave it on in the playroom or something. But, I charge it over the nap lunchtime period and come back and it's still working. So some things I don't like so much, and this could easily be fixed, is one, I think the cable they gave to charge it is only about like this long, the USB-C cable. If that was longer, it could reach the outlet better. I've just been using an extension cord, to be honest, when it starts to run low on battery. And you do need a good amount of input into this thing to really charge it while it's being used. I tried to use an old battery pack, which I was like, ooh, cool, I can just plug in my battery pack to this thing. And the battery pack actually couldn't keep up with the power that was being pulled by this. So you do need something with a little more juice, which I'm sure on their website it tells what kind of input this thing needs. All right, here's the thing. The last thing I don't really like about this is the price. I think it's kind of justified because the quality is great. And again, the fact that this is all you need, that's the projector, is crazy. There's a lot of tech packed in here. I wouldn't say it's lightweight, but 2.1 pounds is crazy. You can easily put this into a book bag or something. So it's $799.99 retail, which is a little pricey, but right now they're running a coupon code here, and I'm guessing they run discounts like this all the time. So what's crazy is Nebula is actually offering you all through my link 20% off. I don't know if I've ever gotten 20% off for people who watch these videos. That is like the biggest discount that I think I've seen, which is nuts. So this thing can easily come down to $600 some. And then I don't know for sure, but maybe you could layer on a coupon code on their site and get it even more percentage off. So I can't say enough good stuff about this. Again, I'll say this is my first projector that I'm reviewing, and honestly, the first projector that I've owned personally. So it could be like a lot of the features I love about this are pretty standard across the line of projectors, even some cheap ones on Amazon or something. But I would probably guess the quality here, especially the screen, you know, the display quality is a lot nicer. And just the thoughtfulness that went into all of this, like the fact when you nudge it or if someone bumps into it, it automatically readjusts. Stuff like that is really cool. So we've really been enjoying this. I'm excited to continue to enjoy it here at home and take it to like fall tailgates and stuff, like throw up football games on the side of someone's house, stuff like that. I think it's going to be super fun. So thank you, Nebula, for sending this out. Again, 20% off at the link down below. Grab yours today. And yeah, as always, if you have any questions about this product, let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to answer them. Thank you for watching this video. Hit the like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new and you like tech reviews from an intentional and minimalist perspective. Watch this video next. I think you're going to love it, and I will see you all in the next one.